Welcome back to the Mouse Gun Guy channel. Today we're going to take a look at an XCAM Diplomat. It's model GT25SB. But I'm going to review a little bit of the history first before we get into that specific firearm. I've done this on another video about the Astra Cub and the Colt Junior, and then it was the FIE A27 the best, going down the history of this gun. The Diplomat is actually the last version of the so-called Colt Junior. But just a quick review here. This is an Astra Cub after World War II, and Colt had been making their 1908 for many, many years, and they wanted something to replace it. They went to Astra and had Astra make the gun for them. And it's this one right here. Oh, it's this one. Okay, Junior Colt. So Astra made it for Colt in Spain, and all they did was put Colt's name on it. It's the same gun as the Astra Cub. Over here on this side, you can actually see made in Spain for Colts, and the serial number has a CC following it. So those guns were imported and sold by Colt. After 1968, the Gun Control Act forbade the import of these small guns. So what Colt did was go to FIE. FIE imported the parts and assembled them in their plant in Accokeek, Maryland. And that's this model. It just says Colt Automatic on it. The CC part of the serial number is gone. Now it starts with OD. And so again, Colt was not making it. FIE was importing the parts and assembling them and putting Colt's name on them. Then after this is from 1971 to 1973. After that, Colt no longer was interested, so FIE continued to import the parts, and they sold it as their model A27 the best. And somehow I had a senior moment and let that get away from me to an auction. So I don't have that one anymore, but you can see it in the previous video. And then there's this other gun that I hadn't heard about. I hadn't heard of them in a long time. So this is the Excam Diplomat. And you can see, as I had all of them out here, it is a continuation of that same Colt Junior. So as far as the history goes, all I can do is guess, because you can't find anything about this, at least I can't, on the internet. And if you have any information, please feel free to share that in comments below. Pardon me. Allergy season. Okay. So what I'm guessing is, I may be half right, I may be all right, I may be totally wrong. But I know that FIE went out of business in 1990. And I have learned that they made their model A27 into the 1980s. I don't know if they made it all the way until 1990 or not. They stopped before that. But what I'm guessing is when they went out of business, XCAM, they continued to import the parts from Astra, and then they made it for a short time as this model Diplomat. Now it's the same quality as all the others. All the parts are made by Astra in Spain. It's just a matter of where they're assembled. Now this one has the bevel here at the top of the grip that the Colt Junior does not have, but the FIE model A27 does have this. So I'm thinking they just took the parts, leftover parts, or perhaps they continued to import, I don't know. But they made these Diplomats. And just to go over quickly how they work, it's a single action only. There is a magazine safety, so it will not fire. And there's your frame safety. It's a single action, as I said. So if you put the magazine back in, now it will fire. The disassembly is very familiar if you have a Colt 1908. It's very similar to it. Lock it back, rotate the barrel, and then it comes out, and the slide comes forward off the frame. So I've done that before, I believe, in the other video, so I won't do it again, but that's how it works. Whoops, I did just do it. Okay, well, now I've done it. Now I'm going to have to take it off. Let me get the magazine out. Ah, this one's stiff. I guess that's why some people play music in the background on their videos. Yeah, okay. Got to have the magazine out. There's your guide rod and recoil spring. And you can see the slots here where the barrel locks in to the frame. And there's your firing pin assembly up here. So, very well made gun. It's the equivalent of the Colt. It's just called the XCAM Diplomat. So there you have it, the XCAM Diplomat 25 ACP, the last in the line of the Colt Junior.